What up, fish people? Kenny E with Danica Aquatics and the lovely Danny E beside me. Do want to apologize. I don't know what our internet provider is doing to us tonight, but we tried to link up the third camera for you, and we had major laggage. So we went ahead and ditched that idea for the week. Have to figure out what's going on there. But let me take the time to welcome everybody to the chat. First in the night was Mr. Podrick, Dragon Lair. Good job, man. Fuggin' Fish was next. Then Redfish, Bluefish. Then we had Fish On Tactics. Good to see you. Tampa Tom is in the house. Good to see you, Tampa Tom. Fish Room Fever came in early and dropped a turd and left. Good to see you. He says he'll be lurking. Good to see you, James. Cooper Aquatics in the house. Good to see you, Cooper. Fish and Shrimp by Rich. Good to see you, sir. Aikens Nature Aquariums. Ian, awesome time with you yesterday, bro. Good to see you. Carrie Habercorn's in the house. Good to see you, Carrie. Skipper's Aquariums. Good to see you. My good friend Brian at Peplin Creek Aquatics is in the house. Then we got Chris with Multi-Tank Addiction. Chris had a ball yesterday and fun being on your stream this morning. Ryan with Natural Aquariums. Good to see you, sir. Miss Joey with Hat Trick Farm. Good to see you. Xanadu. Good to see you. Carol Broswell. Always a pleasure. Catfish Terry in the house. Good to see you, sir. We got Lori Monsterfish Gill in the house. John McKenzie. Good to see you. Mains, Tails, Furs, and Fins. Good to see you. There, Jess. Craig Parrish, good to see you, sir. All the way from down under. And I think I'm caught up. Byron Volman and Kevin Leon, good to see you.
You missed Vinoksky Tanks.
Hello, Vinoksky. All right. So, like I said, Danny and I have a little bit of trouble with the old third camera, so we went ahead and skipped out on it. Hey, Mickey M, good to see you. But I've been waiting all night to show you guys. So my little guy, my little gal there, as you can see, have been busy. This time the eggs look a lot more clean than they last time. They actually laid them on the rock, got big clumps. So I'm praying that we'll have some baby Paratilapia bleakeri here in about 3-4 days.
It looks like snow.
And Daddy does not want me messing with him. You see him?
No, you should just back away from that tank.
He is not happy, is he?
No. Quit messing with him.
He's letting me know who's boss, that's for sure. I don't care what he acts as long as those babies hatch. So this is round 2. I'm going to go ahead and let these guys keep these eggs as well. And they eat these ones, then round 3, I'm pulling them. Yeah, I love them too, Mickey. They're a cool fish. Scott, good to see you, sir. Scott's Aquatics in the house. Muppet Newt 929, good to see you, Miss Muppet. Furloughs Aquatics, good to see you, sir.
And Scott's Aquatics.
Yep, I got Scotty. Hey, Amy.
An S?
No, I did not get S. Hello, Mr. S. Laying a turd on the stream to start. Man, see how it is? And then we got Sean, Mr. Shelley himself, OOTD in the house. Griffin Fish Room. How are you, sir?
Gnarly Fish Tanks.
Gnarly's in the house. Good to see you, Gnarly.
You
Science
almost had
Gal
it right.
Aquatics.
Polling. Dragon Lair says we're polling something.
We're polling something.
I'm sure he meant to type Polynoi, but just to mess with you.
Good to see you, Carrie, Science Gal. Rico Stan, how are you, sir? Yeah, we're excited, man. I can't wait. Mama's doing just like she did the last time. She's being a lot more attentive this time. And Dad seems as though he's going to be Mr. Guard this time. So maybe, just maybe, these ones might take.
Hello to Mike's Aquatics and Things and Sandy Doty.
Sandy, good to see you. Mike, always great to see you, sir. So yes,
See, Mickey M agrees with me. So he agrees that you should leave the eggs with the parents. They will succeed. Eventually, they'll succeed. I'll bet you they'd go this time.
We'll see. I know one thing. I might as well give up plants on this tank too. Do you know, so man.
Jeremy Edwards says hello from Pendleton, Kenny E and Danny.
Hello, Jeremy. How many weeks are they keep? Are you at least going to come home for Christmas, son?
Yeah, but he's in your stomping ground, isn't he?
Pendleton? No, he's talking Pendleton, California, or Oregon.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it. So Catfish Nason says they got baby Jags.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. I bet you Lori and you are stoked.
Jeremy says he leaves Christmas Day. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, For Real Fish Keeper.
Good to see you.
And Patty.
Nice to meet you this morning, Miss Monica, in person finally. Brianna Farrell.
Hey, you tell me to help out, so I helped out, and now you're getting.
Hello, Dag Tanks. I wasn't getting anything.
Yes, you were. I could tell. I saw that look in your eye.
I'm not digging
me. And Tennessee H2O is here, and William Pride Moore. So Ken got me a new beta this week.
I'm not digging
He named it Rip City.
Yes, I did. I got her a new beta.
Patty says, let the laughter begin. And Craig Parrish, ha 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 ha. Hello, Craig. How are you doing? So For Real Fish Keeper says, nice to meet you too, Kenny. And Jeremy Edwards, how many tanks do you guys have now? I'm introducing some friends to your channel as we speak. Let's see. We've got roughly 70-ish.
Yeah, we stopped counting now, son. We're just kind of. Plus, we know you and Heather are, one direct dial away from Hoarder's channel, and we just don't know how to. This is the son, guys, that always threatens he's going to turn us into hoarders. How you doing, Pam?
Pam's in the house now. An aquatic nest.
Yep, I said hello to Miss Nest.
Oh, I missed that one. I try to keep up. Sand Creek Aquatic Stew says, I'm in. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And Carol Braswell, I'm setting up my 7th now. I'm getting worried about myself. Oh, honey, just wait till you get closer to 70.
As long as you're under 20, you're still under acceptable terms. You're good. Hey,
so Mickey M says, wow, didn't you only have 35?
Well,
so Mickey M says, didn't you have 35?
When Lucas was here, we had 40.
Ish,
yeah. 40 with the mind on 20 more right there and then, but we just didn't.
Kevin Leong says, I have 8 tanks now, want more, and getting worried about it too.
All I can say to both of you is if you can keep the maintenance up on 8 tanks or 10 tanks or 20, it's all. The only reason we're able to have what we have is because it's a dual effort. Well, it used to be, but it is a dual effort.
So Patty suggests that we just keep the number of tanks in the double digits.
Yes, 99 for her and 99 for me. Maine Levettas, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, cheers on the new beta. I love the colors. Oh, I know it, dude. I could not believe the colors. That's the reason I ended up with it. Danny likes her betas, and I don't like the tank I put them in. I'm going to put them in a different tank. I don't dig the tank he's in. Larry D, welcome to the chat. Pleasure to see you, sir.
Brienne Farrell says, Danikin Aquatics, at Danny. Not sure if you saw my comment, but do y'all have stickers I can buy? Well, if you send your mailing address to our email, which is danikin.aquatics@gmail.com, if you send an email to that with your address, we'll just send you some. It's all good. You don't have to buy them. We'll give them to you. So it's all good. We do it. I'm at 12 tanks and counting. Xanadu. Xanadu. I like the name there.
Like I said, people, the best way to judge it is if your fish are living a quality life and are getting the water changes and food, then you're good. If it gets to beginning to feel like work, then I would suggest backing down. And just keep it comfortable.
Kevin Leong says, Kenny, I think you need to go back to kindergarten. I'm pretty sure that's 198 in double digits.
But you said keep it under 100, and I am 100 for me, or 99 for me, and 99 for her. So technically, each of us only have 99. That's what I was getting at, Kevin.
And Rachel says the like button gets lonely.
Yeah,
the like button gets lonely.
Good to see you, Big J. Rydul. Say that, didn't you? I keep screwing it up tonight. Rydul. Sorry,
no,
sir.
You don't pronounce the R. Madul.
Okay. Cody son, good to see you, Anthony. Fishy friends, great to see you. Brianna Farrell says I have 19. And I got 3 more this weekend. So that's an even 22. So you're doing great. Chalupa's no tomatoes. Good to see you. Stephen, the biologist. Awesome to see you, my friend. He says, I've got 83 to 23, a lot more than people realize. Kevin Long says, I'm not sure your math works here. Derek Rice, Danny and I were just talking about you yesterday on our way home, wondering how you are. Last time you and I talked, you were keeping your place from burning on fire. So I hope all is well with you, sir.
Yes, we were just talking about him last night.
Charles Emmett, good to see you. Yeah, I imagine you got bigger tanks there, Catfish Nation. So I'm sure you do have hours of dedication to water changes. I understand that. Trust me. I will be Mr. Water Changer again tomorrow morning. Excellent, Derek. That's awesome news, man.
Yeah. With all the fires that roared through here earlier this year, we were really worried about his place because there were fires raging all around him.
And he was actually fighting the fire to keep it from his place and his neighbors. The guy was doing shift, to tell you what kind of a person he is, guys. He'd spend a shift on his house, and he would go to every neighbor's house fighting fires to save his neighbor's property as well. And he literally, I think the last time when I had talked to him, he had been up 39 straight hours or something. It was something crazy, like he hadn't slept in like almost 3 days.
Yeah, that's just crazy. So that's really good to hear that everything is going good. Yeah, because Kenny and I had a long talk about you on the way home.
Foxy Fish, great to see you. Miss Roxanne. Yeah, that's what I should have said, Derek. I knew you'd been up 3 days, so you're talking 72 hours awake.
Wow, that's just crazy.
Mr. Cody Stone. Appreciate that, my Dulia. If y'all could graciously listen to my friend, my Dulia, saying, hit that like button. What did Miss Amy said? They're all laughing about.
I know. That's what I find out. What's she saying up there?
Come on.
But Diego's here.
Amy.
Did you say hi to Diego?
I did not. Mr. Diego, good to see you at Pets Alex.
So you're going to be on Catfish's stream this week, Kenny?
Every week, I usually go up on it. He's got a Tuesday night panel stream he does.
Oh.
But Chris at Multi Tank Addiction
something.
has me. He has me being his host on Sunday mornings.
Oh, good. Fun. Oh, so Carol Braswell got her very first autosynclisis this week. She got 5 of them.
Ooh, nice. So sweet.
You know, that's fish we don't have, Kenny.
I know it. I want them, but we don't have them.
And Sand Creek Aquatics 2 says, bring your hat, Kenny.
Oh, yeah. I'll bring the hat. You betcha. And I'll bring this just for you, Amy. Unfortunately, they don't deserve that to be blown tonight, guys. They went back to the good old Vikings tonight.
They lost. It's a total. Patty,
Hey, you
time
almost
for
sound-
tank number question mark?
Thank you, Derek.
So Rico Stan says, so I guess we'll see an auto video from Kenny this week.
Oh, what video?
And Fish Tank Bart says that horn should be hidden.
I know where I'd like to put this horn, Mike. It'd go somewhere around a coaches and a quarterbacks, you know what.
So S says that they've lost money on the Vikings for 6 weeks straight.
Dude, what are you
Ooh,
thinking?
ooh.
What are you freaking about now?
What are you talking about, Kenny?
You're going, ooh, ooh, ooh. What are you ooh, ooh, oohing?
Well, because
You got
Mickey M
dual-
says, any tips for me? I just ordered 4 small Haitiensis cichlids today. I blame Scott from King and Queen Cichlid.
Yeah, dude, you might have 4 tanks set up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they are nasty to each other as babies. That's how we have one. Because the friend we got it from, that had 6 brothers and sisters in with it, and it killed all of them. And then what else did Roland throw in there? Baby Bettas or something? And thought that was going to work out?
Yeah. I don't
So-
think he knew what a Haitiensis was.
Von Lurker, tannins are, yes, discus do like tannin water.
Yes.
We keep ours with lots of plants, but, you know, they do like a little stain to the water, especially if you're saying they're wild discus.
For Real Fish Keeper, they're big, beautiful white. Well, the males are white with a black face, and they've got these beautiful long fins. And the females are black with a white face. They are my holy grail fish, but I really want one male, and instead I have one female.
And she's got an attitude.
So, yeah, she does. She just laid eggs all over the back of her tank today. They're on the back of the tank and the side of the tank. There's no male in there. She's all by herself.
The only way we could give them a male is it'd be some serious hybrids, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Although
no,
some
no.
chewy,
No, no.
some chewy black nasties could look good, huh?
Yeah, they'd kill each other, Ken. So Carol Braswell says her pelvichromis pulcher is mean as heck. Yep,
Oh yeah.
they can be. They do have attitude, or tude, is what they say nowadays. See, I can talk like I've got teenage children. Not that I have
I-
any left. They're all in their 30s.
We actually do have a video or two with that fish on it. Actually, the most recent would probably be the lower level fish room tour. That should be one of the first fish I show. They're for
So
real.
For Real Fish Keeper wants you to do a video on the Haitiensis. What? Did I just repeat what you said?
We just talked about this last night, people.
Except you can't blame me. There's this massive delay. So every time he says something, I'm catching it like a several seconds later. Sorry.
Peplic Trick Aquatics, appreciate that, my friend. He just gave us a super sticker. And it's not showing. What is going on? I'm telling you, I think we got something. I'm going to have to give the old cable company a call after this. He's giving us the old thumbs up, Foxy. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that, brother.
It's very sweet. Very sweet. And Sean OOTD says, yeah, I'll just stick to my shell dwellers.
Why am I shocked, Sean?
Why are you not shocked?
Right? Although, what stream was I on the other day, and he was talking about another fish other than shell dwellers. I can't remember what it was now. I meant to write it
What?
down.
I've never had that happen.
What?
Where I've been in a stream where he talked about something besides shell dwellers.
Right. Priscilla MKR, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And if you guys
And
haven't,
Crystal's Pets and Plants.
hey, Crystal.
Hi.
Priscilla has an awesome art calendar. I think she sold out for the year, but you can go to her Priscilla art page if you'd like to get some of her prints. She's got some killer prints in there.
So Patty says, I'm a beta hoe and will be staying so for the foreseeable future.
Nice. And Mr. Xanadu or Mrs. Xanadu, I'm not sure what they are, but they are nice enough to put more fertilizer on the old stream for us. Appreciate that. Tanks can always use it.
Oh, there's Fish Tank Barn.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. At the old Fish Tank Barn. He's another one, good one, guys. If you've never taken the time to go over and check out the Fish Tank Barn, Mike is very experienced fish keeper, has some killer fish. What you almost look like you were trying to right hook me through the screen. What are you doing over there?
I just think it's funny. Xana doo-doo, and she doo-dooed on our stream.
Chattanooga Ed, how are you, sir? Good to see you, my friend. Ed, you had me laughing. Was it yesterday or Thursday stream? You had me laughing like, oh, Ed, he's something.
So Mickey M says if the Haitiensis gets really bad, you can give them to one of the LFS there and just need some larger fish than Killies and a Pisto in at least one of my tanks. And you couldn't have picked a better fish. Honestly, the male one is my holy grail fish. Totally.
And I'm telling you, I would keep all 4 of them. You might get away, Mickey, with going 2 and 2, maybe. But if you want to keep them all guaranteed alive, I don't care if you're putting them 4 in a 20 to start. Do that versus all 4 of them together, because you will have death and you will have carnage if you don't.
Although you should put in sight breaks, places to hide, things that they can hide around. While they're little, they'll tolerate some plants.
He's getting them from Scott and Liz. So, I mean, maybe Scott's raised them up already together and they're still docile one another. I don't know. I just know off of my experience, they are vicious killers. Fishymon, thank you so much for the fertilizer. We love fertilizer on our stream. Thanks again, my friend. I appreciate you.
I didn't realize how good of a thing the fertilizer was. I was like, why are these people pooping on my stream?
I had to explain to her what fertilizer was.
And then I found out it's a good thing.
I'll ship those out Monday, Brianna. Or Brianne. Let's say
So
that,
Priscilla,
Brianne.
Priscilla says, lurking, battling my mighty mantis. What's the
Ooh,
mighty mantis?
she's got a mantis shrimp.
Oh,
Yes, those things are
nice.
super, super cool.
I'm
And
I
Mr.
have
Ed
to
says,
say,
here you go. Let me dump a deuce on your stream for you, too. So thank you, Mr. Ed. And guys, if you have not watched my Fish Fam Tour videos of me and Ed and Mr. Fisher Feeder up to Shenanigans on our way down to Florida, you have to take the time to watch them. We had a blast with. There was a live stream that was done on Fish Room Fevers. There was a live stream done on me. I think Ed, we did a stream on his as well. Well, I'm trying to remember. We streamed like 4 or 5 times together. Had an absolute ball. And I did shoot Chattanooga Ed's Fish Room. So if you guys haven't checked that out, it's definitely worth checking out.
Rico San says, Mighty Mantis was my nickname in college.
Ah. So Raghu wants to know, Ed, what brand of fertilizer were you using?
And Derek Rice, I
don't think
have
there
not
is.
seen any fresh water. Yeah, I haven't seen any
No,
fresh water.
I have not seen freshwater. I have not seen freshwater mantis. I've watched the videos of that thing. It's got a little. Those things are deadly, man. They got like a little mullet hand that comes out of their chest, and it whacks stuff and cracks it in half like mollusks and other shrimps. I mean, it's vicious the way they do it. Well, Mr. Ed, I hope you've relieved yourself now with all this fertilizer. Thank you very much for Ed decided to keep going here. Thanks, Ed.
Dragon Lair says, pay Rico no mind. He had 100 nicknames in college.
Oh, Lord.
So Priscilla says, trying to clean the inside of the tank. Fun times, hide and seek. Trying not to get punched, LOL.
Yeah, I bet. That thing would bust your hand probably. And they are, she, I think, has a video on it. That thing is absolutely vicious, that little creature.
You know, one thing that I'm finding fascinating these days is I think it's Mark's Fish Tanks or something. He has an octopus that came in on some coral that he bought, and that octopus is so cool. I have to say I'm a little jealous.
Yes, I was just going to say, Danny's been dropping the subtle little hints to me. And I mean, when we're laying in bed and she's going at me, I'm like, we're not getting the octopus, you know? Wake up in the middle of the night. No. Dude, those things can squeeze through it. I mean, tiniest of holes. It'd be a nightmare trying to keep the thing in the tank. And they're strong, you can lift up the lids. I mean, yeah, I just picture waking up one morning, he's in there in the discus tank, just finishing off the last one, you know?
Yes, Mark's Aquatics. That's right.
Thank you, Craig.
Rico Stan found that funny with you. Be careful with octopus. It's a blue ring that's deadly. I know. Those are very scary deadly, but they're teeny tiny too. Those are little tiny octopuses. Well, how do you say it? Octopi? Octopuses? I don't know. I don't know how you do this. I don't know what the plural of octopus is.
Danny, I support
Shauna
you getting
OTD
it.
says, Danny, I support you getting it.
Behave yourself, Sean. You get an octopus. They'll fit in your Shellys. Fishymon says one of us is lagging. They say we're getting a circle of death. My guess is the internet is not working as it should right now. Everybody else got the same issue, or are we good, guys? Although I've been in a few streams this week, and it seems like everybody's been having this issue this week.
So Sand Creek Aquatics says octopi.
Octopi.
So should I get off of here and just let you take over the show,
No,
Kitty?
it's nothing to do with you. So quit trying to look for a reason to be able to go back to bed. It ain't happening.
Let's take care of the dog.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of our puppers we're worrying about right now. Poor little thing's got a bad heart, and she is prone to these seizures. We got her from a very abusive house. Well, actually, Gangster over here actually went over and took the dog from the house. But we had later paid the people for the dog. But she was badly, badly abused, and she had massive seizure last night. And she hasn't been real active today, so we're pretty sure she's on her last legs. We were told, 7 years ago, she probably wouldn't last another 2, and she's lasted 7. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. Like I said, it's been a few of them that's been lagging like this today. I don't know what is going on. I had trouble yesterday at the pet store, too. I had the issue with the lagging, so. Hey, how you doing, Chris? Good to see you, sir. From Multi-Tank Addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, Dragon Lair. You hate it when you see something of yours that's not exactly right.
Chalupa, no tomatoes. Yeah, she's just laying in the bed on the hallway. She's doing for now. Sean OOTD says the internet's been bad there all day today as well.
Yeah, it must be something. I bet you everybody's at home on the internet tonight is what's going on. Darlene Stakes, good to see you. Did someone say calamari?
Yeah, I'm up at 929. It's odd. But I didn't expect her to make it even 2 or 3 years. So she's made it, 7 that we've had her. So obviously,
well, we just keep telling ourselves as we
nice full life star.
And she was spoiled rotten with us. We love that little pup. They didn't give us anything for that.
No, to take medication for the seizures.
What sucks is she was doing so well, real playful this whole week, and we weren't expecting it. And then last night she had a massive one. Good day, T-Bone Fishies from Down Under. Good to see you. Craig Ferris says another 75,000 satellites by 2020. That should take care of the internet lags. Yeah, she is drinking, Patty.
And yes, Patty, she's drinking. Yeah. I'm pretty fresh.
Danielle, get back in here. trying to blow out of the stream. Look at her, guys.
No, I was trying to refresh.
Yeah, I don't know, understand it, honey, but just have to deal with it. T-Bone Fishies, appreciate you, my friend, for the $2 super chat. And he gave you the hey you. T-Bone Fishies is a nice gentleman from down under, and the other good friend of mine, Craig Parrish, is from down under. His wife Lonnie has a Lonnie Parrish. Real nice people. Oh man,
I keep going in and out.
honey, just ignore it.
I see myself.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. Skipper's Aquarium says I'm back and had to put the kids to bed.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, Skippers, we have not had to put a kid to bed in probably 15 years. We are kid-free where we're at. Yeah, it's definitely the internet, sweetie. It's definitely the internet.
Mickey, I could not believe it. I could not hear Danny's awesome laugh for at least 30 seconds, LOL. Oh, why not in Wyoming? Hello.
Like I said, guys, our stuff is usually a little tighter than this, but unfortunately, it's out of our control tonight. The internet is terrible. I wonder if it's because it's been raining so hard here. That could be due. I didn't even think about the rain. It's been pouring all day. How's it going, Batesons? He was at our Bateson Genetics was at the YouTube Agreed Up yesterday as well. Real nice kid, guys. Give him some love if you get a chance. Bateson Genetics. We don't mind lurkers there in Wyoming.
We're doing great today.
So I'm sure they're all wondering, Danny, when you're going to get started on your skate tank.
When I can find a place to put it.
I told you where you could clear
On the
a
floor.
hole. On the floor.
Where?
Not on the floor. We got enough tanks on the floors around here.
Patty says that Danny's trying to break the internet.
She's trying, Patty. She's trying. Like I said, I'm just going to keep rolling with it because it's nothing we can help at this point. It's just the internet gods are not friendly this evening. Think vertical. Peplin's the one that makes all the cool woodworking stuff. So, of course, he could think. See, the difference between you and me, Pep, if I go vertical, it's going to look like this. Maybe with a little lean. I go vertical, it's going to be a concussion at some point for me. Promise.
Good night for real fish keeping. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it there, for real. Oh no, she has to give her dog the heart medicine.
Dragon Lair, I give up. Sun. I don't know what that is.
Which one? Oh, it says raised sun interference reporting now. Huh.
And all of a sudden, we just got better.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Quit bringing up the lag and it will go away mysteriously. Quit bringing up the lag.
Right. Is that what we call denial? Did you see
Just
Foxy
silicone,
Fishes?
yes, just silicone the corners of the house and drag the hose in already. Yeah, it's getting to that point, Roxanne. She's another one I want to have on our channel one night. I want to have the battle of the. I probably would step down and just let the battle of the giggles start. You know.
But I like that idea. Just silicone the corners.
Yeah. Larry D, appreciate the $2 super chat. Larry D says, give it up for the sunspots. Larry D, good to see you, man. If y'all have never been to Larry D, head on over there and give him a look. He's a great guy. For Real Fish Keeper, thank you for the $3 super sticker. She sent us the kissy face one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Monica. And like I said, it was great to meet you this morning.
Yeah, so I'll try to do the tank once I can get a stand set up downstairs. Says do it. The world's been waiting for Danny and Roxanne together.
Yeah, I know it, Pep. We're gonna have to do that soon. I got to get a day that works for Roxanne, though.
And Foxy Fishes says the Google gods won't allow the giggle battle royale, Kenny.
It's happening. We're doing it, Roxanne. We are definitely going to get that done soon.
Hello, GRB Aquatics.
Good day, GRB.
And did you say hi to Post Seaweed?
Yes, I did. And yes, Larry D is hot with his hot sauce, that guy. Still Angus, good to see you.
And no, I don't have a sunspot catfish.
Not a one. Unfortunately, we don't have one.
We have lots of catfish, but just not one of those. In fact, Ken's been taking some great pictures of catfish.
But I've got to get that in this week so I don't forget. Because that would really be very upset at me if I said on his stream last night, yeah, and I think I'll turn it in 5 days after the due date, like always. You know, that's what you want them to do, right? So, Carol Braswell, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, thanks for pushing through the tech issues. Thank you for sitting and tolerating tech issues. Because I got this vision. I can't see when it's lagging on my end, so I picture you guys here and that would be you giggling, honey.
Well, you know, it could be worse, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
And I know I say it every week, but Danny and I are working hard on our emojis. We are going to try to get the membership turned on, and we want to make sure that we have something of value for the people that are members. It's the only part I don't like on the member part is there's exclusions. I almost want to be like Corey and say, hey, guys, I'm going to promise you something. I just don't know what it is.
And Fish Dream says laughter is a universal language. Boy, isn't that the truth. So
good to see you, Fish Dreams. Yeah, that sounds about right, honey. You know, it's like the 13th, so 12 plus 13 is 25. So Christmas is what, on a Saturday this year?
I just don't know. No, I think it's on a Thursday or Friday, I think.
Hold on.
I don't know.
You got me curious. You got me curious.
I don't know.
It's on a Friday night.
So Steel Angus says, I was told to check out your guys' catfish. I'm a catfish guy in Plecos at Daniken Aquatics, and I'm on the hunt for a new car after having a channel cat die. Aww.
We have
big tank.
Yep. I've got one behind my head that would be big enough size to keep, but if we could ever get him to come out. That's the Synodontis docoris is a beautiful fish. And then what
So
else do we
Fishy
have?
One says, Kenny, Fishy One says it could be worse, Kenny. You could be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Don't give her ideas, Fishy Mon. And that's not usually what goes down. She gathers, when she's mad at me, guys, she gathers her whole blanket, then she takes her little iPod, her phone, all in one hand, and then and pillow in the other hand, and then she just goes shake it out and goes to the spare bedroom is what she does when she's mad.
Because the bed's a sleep number bed and it's like super comfy.
Yeah, I think she picks fights so she can go on that bed at night.
Rico Steel Angus, a new car? That must have been one huge catfish. It was a typo, Rico. Oh.
Sunspots are
So Posiwi says I'm working on my cat mess art, but what I could do in a few days is taken me a couple of weeks so far. Aw. I know
well,
that.
let me tell you
that
something, Sean, and I promise you guys, in Oregon, I'm not really sweating sunspots. We don't see the sun, man. You're gonna see. Me and Danny's complexion's gonna start turning whiter and whiter and whiter, and then sometime next June we'll start seeing some sun.
I'm already there, Kenny. And I'd like to know what lighting you're using in the front room there because it makes you look all golden tan, and I know you are not that golden tan.
What are you talking about? Because I went to Florida, man. I still got that golden zone.
No.
I want to believe it. You're the only pasty white one. I'm good. She'll be trading spots with me next week now, guys. Xanadu, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, setting up 2 new 40 breeders, dirted with lots of plants. Not sure how to stock them. Ideas from the group. P.S. That laugh is so great. Thank you on that. I mean, a 40-gallon breeder. Sean, I already know what you're going to say, so you don't even have to open your mouth. Sean's going to tell you to get lots of jellyfish. So now that we know that's out of the way,
But
40 breeder is such an awesome size.
Breeding? Are you going to breed, or are you just wanting a show tank or one that just to house fish you want to keep? So that would be my first question. What's the purpose of the breeders?
And Pasua says, Kenny is immersed in cannons. And if you guys see, Bateson Genetic says, nobody up in the Pacific Northwest tans. Yeah, we don't go to Fake and Bakes very often either. Last time I did that, it was painful. Foxy's she came back with some fertilizer of her own. Thank you, Foxy. We appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, that was not a good time, was it?
Don't tell that story, Kenny, please. It is not.
All I'm going to say, guys, men are not designed to go in the tanning beds naked. I'm just going to leave it at that. You can fill in the blank. That's a place you do not want sunburn. Trust me.
Oh, goodness.
I'm using all for breeding and want 2 more. I have 140 breeder.
Or shrimp? Always shrimp. I love shrimp. Yes.
Yeah, especially heavy
40
planet.
breeder would let you have lots of shrimp. Yeah.
Or you could do some super cool Lepistos, or you could go some real super rare tetras, or you could go, or that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you could go with that tape. Yeah. Guppies, if you're a guppy type.
Madul says, LOL, Kenny. Griffin Adventures, hello.
Mr. Griffin will be going on after us tonight in about, 10 minutes. Where did that hour's going already? We're already 50 minutes in again. I figured I already. Look at this, guys. Kenny E is a psychic because I could tell you exactly what Sean OTT was going to say about those 40s. But the scary thing is, Sean, everybody in this room's a psychic because we know what you were going to say.
But that's what we love about Sean, too.
Oh, no. Fishy man. He says, oh, Kenny, were you roasting chestnuts? Touche, sir. That is a clean way to say
Fishy,
it.
I
Yes,
think
yes,
you're
I was.
right. I think T-Bone Fishy's right. He says, at Danny, I'm the one person who Kenny doesn't know my name. He remembers everybody's names but mine.
Who's saying this?
T-Bone's Fishies.
Because T-Bone, I don't think you've ever told me your actual name.
But you're right. He always remembers everybody's names. I'm not so good at that. And mainly Betta says a 40 breeder full of pea puffers would be awesome.
Yeah. Or grow out tank for baby Oscars. Just have a side tank ready. Grow them out in the 40 till they get about, I don't know, 3-4 inches, and then flop them into a 125. Have some fun. It was so tough, guys. When I was at that fish store yesterday, anybody that's any kind of a cichlid keeper knows when you see a school of baby Oscars this big, all types. They had the albino tigers, the bronze reds, the albino reds, and then they had the regular tigers. Oh, and they're all just coming up, and I'm like, oh, I want you all. Because I would love to have this 125 behind me, just nothing but baby Oscars. That would just be, I love those little guys when they're that size. I do miss, we got to get one of these pairs to breed, man.
I'm still waiting for an answer from T-Bone.
T-Bone, have you ever told me your first name, sir?
That's not true, Dragon Lair. He calls you by your real name when he's talking to me about you. So that's not true.
That is not true, Podrick. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bust you out right now. You were number one in the chat. I do quote, I said, congrats, Podrick. Good job. And hello. And nobody was in the chat. So how is that possible? Yes, thank you very much, sir. SK Man with what did he give us? He gave us some kind of sticker here. No, he just did a super chat with cash signs. Thank you. I appreciate that, my friend.
And Griffin's Adventure says that you don't know his name either. Griffin Adventure. Kenny don't know who I am, LOL.
Yeah, I would bet not, Mr. Thomas. And Dan Slee, yes, when you put your name as your name on your YouTube channel, it's real easy to figure you out. It's just like Carol. I'll always know Carol's name because there's her name. You guys make it easy for me. But I knew Lori by her real name before she became Monster Fish Gal. Now, I will say I've never formally been introduced to her husband, so I could not tell you what her husband's name is. I know he's Catfish Nation, but I don't know his real name. No spray on tans either. No, sir.
Then he'd just be orange.
Well, yeah, and you got to be somewhat of a skilled painter at that point because you get one side is a little darker than the rest. Which one of our kids did that time? Came out looking like a damn half between a pumpkin and a sun,
Kaylee.
for God's sake. She looked ridiculous. I mean, and you, as a dad, you got to understand you can't say hateful things, but I mean, imagine this kid coming in, she's bright yellowish orange. Then she did some funky stuff with her hair too. I don't remember. It was like half blonde, half black. I'm like, whatever. And I'm trying to be nice, but I couldn't help it. I lost my cookie, started laughing uncontrollably, and the poor kid went out the door to school, and I had tears coming down my eyes. It was horrible. So then I had to hear about it from that one. Do you not understand, young ladies? That's the number one thing they have is confidence, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. I'm out.
So T-Bone's Fishy says, no, I haven't told you, Kenny. Not that I know of.
That's what I'm saying. How can I remember if I don't know it? So
This is true. So he called you out on false pretenses.
Podrick? I think Podrick and Mr. T-Bone are trying to mess with me tonight. Yep, get it, Kitty.
Oh, look at that. So Rika San says T-Bone Fishy's full name is Peter Koala Kangarooington.
Cool, Peter it is.
Well, that's
says,
a whole bunch of.
Danny, my name is Pete. I only answer to T-Bone.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So he's saying
well,
call him
good to know.
T-Bone. You don't want to be
Right.
called
Don't
Peter.
call
He
him
wants to
Pete.
be called T-Bone.
He didn't say Peter. He said Pete. And people are very particular about that kind of thing. I know Pete's that like to be called Pete and Pete's that want to be called Peter. But you know what? I will never forget it because I'm writing it down and it's on going to be on my computer monitor. So I will always know.
I saw that Dragon Lair. We saw your little
yes, we did get it, Dragon Lair.
Look at Still trying to mess with old T-Bone. Peter lives at 24 Wallaby Lane, Sydney, Australia. Tell you what, Roxy, I don't do this very often, but since you want to put a tongue twister like that up, I more than certainly can throw down the StreamYard link and have you come up and try that if you'd like.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll get some giggles out of you then. We're going to be off in 2 minutes. This will be continued there, Roxanne.
Did you see what John Larson said?
Yes.
To mess with Kenny, all anyone has to do is put you into grain silos and tell you to go into the corner. You'll be walking for hours.
You ain't right, Mr. John. So, well, guys, I'm going to take the time real quick to thank each and every person that took the time to super chat us or super stickers tonight. We greatly appreciate that. I also want to thank all my mods. You guys know I could not do this without you. Appreciate you guys. And most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your Sunday night to come put up with these shenanigans. We appreciate it. But hopefully by this time next week, guys, we will give them one last little look. We will have us a bunch of catching, swimming little cichlids running around, I'm hoping.
Bleaker
so
eye.
Guys,
not pollen eye, bleaker eye.
Bleaker eye. Nice try there, Rico's or Dragon Lair, Mr. Podrick. So guys, if you would, be sure to go over and head over to Mr. Griffin's Fish Room. We'd appreciate that. I believe one of us dropped the link here a little bit ago. If one of y'all could drop that right quick again, I appreciate it.
Yeah, he did. Chevy Fish did.
All right, appreciate that, Chevy. She's a lady. Chevy Fish is a lady.
What?
I thought you said he
What are you talking
did.
about?
When you said Chevy Fish
Spooky.
dropped the link, you said he did. It's no, Chevy is a lady.
No, I knew that.
Okay.
If I said that wrong, I said it wrong. I didn't mean to.
Well, we appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night. Like I said, head on over to Griffin. He always has a great time on his stream. And he's talking to topic in Griffin's room tonight is going to be what's your plans for 2021 fish time, fish related. So head on over. It should be a good time. Chevy, thank you. You have a good night. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Peace.